4th on Canadian ice.
Right there, fellas. You good? Okay, fellas, let's go here.
And Michael Campbell gets it underway. The United States, as the home team, has the last change. The Finns scored first in the first meeting. That's a key for them. Axel Sandin Pellikka retook it in the wild bronze medal game earlier, if you missed it. A 14-round shootout. Loose puck in front. Kiskinen. Right, that 5-game goal streak is turned away in tight.
Early opportunity for Finland. The U.S. is not perfect in their own end. There can be breakdown, and Kiskinen ends up in front. As you mentioned, 5 goals last 5 games, 1 per, and not able to elevate it all the way up onto the bar from in tight. Just gets it mid-net. Augustine able to make a tough first save.
Drops that back. Topias Huttunen takes the return pass, flips it back across to Emil Hemming. Hemming drops it to high slot. Kiskinen shoots, scores! And the beat goes on for Jesse Kiskinen. Goals in 6 straight, and the Finns have grabbed the early lead.
Absolutely perfect execution of a power play zone entry. Henninen and Hellenius give and go, ladder play, then drive it in deep by Henning, and on the 3 pushback, you see Oliver Moore gets so distracted by Hellenius going to the back post. Look at all that open ice in the middle of the slot. Moore had chased Hellenius down to the far post, and Kiskinen able to step right into it from 20 feet.
In the offensive zone. Lukala up from Yetman, lost the puck in his skates. Perreault drops it back. Leonard a shot. Ripping and save. Rebound. Lucas from Hagen scores. James Hagen strikes, and the United States has tied the game at 1. And the top line scores again.
So here's Tukala going back to it. That's a tough angle. Gets into the skates of the Finnish forward. It goes right to Ryan Leonard as Miettinen can't handle it. And then Rippinen, a rare mistake. Shot into his glove by Leonard. It's so heavy. He fights it off but can't control it. And 1 touch, 2 touch for Hagens. Right on the top of the crease to poke it home and tie the game.
34th goal scored by the United States. This line can't get rattled either.
Nope.
Banked back out by Hemming. Moved ahead to Yrnen. Tuomas Yrnen gets a step and shoots. Scores! Yrnen steps to Augustine's shoulder, and the Finns are right back on top. 9 seconds after the Americans tied it.
Really strong player. Hemming on the wall, and then support by Elias Surwa getting to Yrnen. And it's not much there. It's a 1-on-2. Yrnen just drives it wide. Ralph gives him a little bit of space, but nothing that you would worry about. But Yrnen, who in this tournament has taken a surprising amount of shots for a guy who doesn't play high up in the lineup, created a lot of shots, and loves the high, hard wristers. And Augustine gets beat clean on a puck you are counting on him to save.
Long shift here in the offensive zone for the Finns. Ruonen did it a couple of times in the first period as well. Pieniemi. 2 U.S. players collide. Pieniemi in, shoots, scores! Emil Pieniemi walks in and fires it home, and it's 3-1 Finland.
A few times in the first period, they do it again here in the second. The Americans are tired, get a little confused, and 2 defenders run into each other. Not a big no interference. And guess what? A wrister from distance beats Augustine again. Pieniemi gets to walk in clean. Yes, it's inside the top of the circle. Well, you're not sure he's going to score there. Trey Augustine gets beat blocker side again.
On the boards by Perreault. 4.5 to go here in the second period. Boyum jumps it across the line, drops for Leonard, back for Boyum, a chip, ripping and save, rebound, put high by Hagens, and a quick burst for Team USA. Comes that close. 4:16 to go in the second period. The Americans looking to drop back within 1. Comes this close. Cole Hudson. Washington's second rounder. In for Plant. Picked up by Svoboda. In comes Svoboda, long shot, tipped in front, they score! Svoboda's long drive deflects by Rippinen, and the United States is back within 1.
Hasn't been able to convert on good ones, but this one, he rolls out of the pile with speed, create a little gap, a little separation, and then slings it in. And that's tough off the shoulder of Nieminen. There's the drifter. couldn't do this if you tried. Off the shoulder plate, obviously Rimpinen, no chance. Off the post, no less, and in. And a massive goal. You think about 2:22 left in the period.
Boyum slides it back ahead to Leonard. Here they come again. Ryan Leonard drops it off. Hudson winds in, waits and shoots, scores! Cole Hudson ties the game with 28 seconds to go in the second. And the U.S. comes back with 2 late goals in the period to square it up.
Exuberant celebration by Cole Hudson. Nice little drop pass, and his lateral cut right there on Tukala sets him up for success. Joins the rush, but splits Kupalainen and Tukala. And that sneaky, accurate wrister posted in, like a few of his goals have been. And just like that, that's the Americans. You think you have them under control?
Kupalainen chips that free. He's got numbers moving ahead. Halted it and poked away by Boyum. An elite pass down to Leonard. In comes Ryan Leonard. In shoots. Rimpinen makes a point-blank save. Now, pivots back on Väisänen. Perreault has a quick look. Slings it back across to Hudson. Hudson with some room. Moves it down. Boyum walks in. Feeds it back to the side of the goal. Leonard tapped it wide.
4-3 right now. Turnover. Bad line change. We've seen Leonard pull his move several times. Good 5-hole squeeze by Rimpinen. But this is the one. What a pass by Boyum. He puts it right on his stick. Leonard knows it's coming. Look how low Leonard's bottom hand is. He's got it down by the blade because he wants full.
Getting back with it. Moves to the side of the goal. Pieniemi. Up for Helenius. Boyum sealed the wall, but Helenius moves it by him. In comes Helenius. Break wide he goes. Breathtaking walks it and shoots. And that's just wide. Helenius.
Where you want it. And he finds Rautiainen streaking. And that's the kind of shot that we've seen beat Augustine a couple times in this game.
Didn't miss by much.
Did not miss by much at all.
Looks back the other way. Boyum jams at it. Looks to the side of the goal. Helenius couldn't reach it. He's exhausted. Boyum plays it back for Connolly. Connolly walks in. Feeds it back across. Boyum with a great chance and a save made by Rimpinen.
Boyum, a one-timer from 15 feet. And Rimpinen able to squeeze it down, keep the game going.
Kiskinen, he got spun around. Chips it ahead to Nurmi. And Leonard knocked that down as Nurmi was almost in behind him. Here comes Leonard, back in across the line, 1-on-3. Leonard busts in a backhand shot, almost stopped by Rimpinen. Boyum up for Nelson, and Danny Nelson swings back and throws it back in front. Hagen with a chance, but Rimpinen can't save.
Still going on. Ryan Leonard, 1-on-3. See you later, Kiskinen. What a move by Leonard. Goes right through, but not able to elevate the backhand over Rimpinen. That was a good chance, but this one's even better. Nelson around, Hagen's back door, wide open net. He catches it, doesn't one time, he's got to elevate. He fans on the puck. Hagen's was at such a...
Boyum, lead pass for Stiga. In comes Teddy Stiga. Oh, no, Stiga shoots, scores! Teddy Stiga, goal! And the United States has won back-to-back World Junior gold medals for the first time in its history. Teddy Stiga's first goal of this World Junior Hockey Championship is the overtime winner. By Nashville in the last draft, one of the players who can come back next year.
Rautiainen just mistimes his speed. He thinks he can skate with Stiga, but what a beautiful pass by Boyum. Sends it out there to him. Skate on into it. The fact that he's even on in overtime, he's got no goals in the tournament. Yes, he's got great wheels, but taking advantage of their depth, the Americans put a fresh player who takes off on some tired fins and opens a 5-hole. Slips it home to end the game. Give the U.S. the back-to-back goals. Almost mishandles it. Just slowly trickles it through. Teddy Stiga.
7th gold medal all-time for the U.S. at the World Junior Championship. 4 of them won on Canadian ice.
That pass was so perfect from Steve Boyum. Tongue out like he's Michael Jordan. Oh, just absolutely exactly what you want. Just chuck it 5-hole little wrist roll. And Rimpinen did everything you could possibly ask to keep the game going as long as he did. Finally, one of these glorious chances finished. by a guy who had not scored a goal in the tournament. What a moment for Teddy Stiga.